which is pitiful, but I don't.
All right.
No, it's not. It's embarrassing, but
it's up by you know where the arrows are that send you back to different pages?
Yeah.
So it should be like right up next to those.
Okay. There's a little round. Okay.
It's got an arrow. Does it have an arrow on it?
Yeah. It's a little.
I think it's probably that one.
It's a little circle that says reload the page.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Reload, refresh, same thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. There it is.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah, if you just hit that incrementally, that should update the page. So if there's any change, like it pops live, it should do that on its own. But sometimes if you just hit refresh, that gives you peace of mind to know you checked to make sure it's up or not.
Okay.
Yes.
Well. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's see what we're doing here.
And we say good evening to you and welcome. Ready to bring you round two of Milligan University Tournament basketball. We say good evening, and they are live in Indianapolis, Indiana, to take on the Hustling Owls of Oregon Tech, a basketball team that's 23-7. The Lady Buffs into 24-7. Milligan, of course, ready to bring it to them with a pretty good run. They've won 7 straight, 17 out of the last 18 to run that mark to 24-7. The Oregon Tech Hustling Owls, they call themselves. They'll come in with a record of 23-7. They've won 17 of their last 21. So game getting started late because the first game won by Marion, who will be the opponent of this winning team tonight. Hopefully it's some Milligan Lady Buffs. They went into overtime, and so they beat Xavier. So Marion, the host team there in Indianapolis, will be the opponent for the winner of this game tonight, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and we certainly hope it's the orange and black of Coach of the Year, Kylie Greer, and the Milligan Lady Buffs. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. Our guys lost earlier today. Tough break, tough loss. Just didn't play well, just didn't shoot well. And so the Buffaloes were eliminated again today. Again, they were knocked out of the tournament, and it was a tough way to go. But it is what it is. They had a great run nonetheless for the Milligan Buffaloes of Bill Robinson, losing 85-71 to end the campaign at 22-10. Sam Gold, 17 points as a final day for him as a Milligan Buffalo, the senior from Wellington, New Zealand, graduating. Anjay Tamba, again, 16 points and 10 rebounds. McCaskill Rivers, 14 points. Tough day at the office, shooting 5 out of 17 from the floor. And so, again, the Buffs lose it, round out their season, although they returned to the NAIA tournament for the first time since the 2017-2018 campaign. They won their first ever Appalachian Conference Tournament Championship, and so they'll be back next year trying to make it back-to-back trips to the NAIA tournament for the first time in program history. So a lot to build on. That was earlier today. Again, losing that one, tough one to the Cumberland Patriots, and again, that score for the Cumberland Patriots was 85-71. So we turn our attentions now to the Lady Buffs, ready to go. They're going to be taking on, again, the Hustling Owls out of Oregon Tech, out of the state of Oregon, obviously. And so let's run down this team for the Milligan Lady Buffaloes. They come in averaging 87 points a game. They give up 67, 68, so roughly a 20-point differential as far as victory margin or margin of victory for the Lady Buffs. They make 9 3-pointers a game. It's going to be big today or tonight for the Lady Buffs to continue that. Free throws are at 78%. They make right at 11 free throws per ball game. They've out-rebounded their opponent all season, 41-33. In the turnover department, the Buffs are committing 11 a game, and their opponents at 15. And steals, it's a big stat for this basketball team. In the steal department, Milligan has 9 steals a game compared to 6.5 that they're taking from us when we have the basketball. So it's going to be an interesting run. Again, it's being played in Indianapolis, and we're bringing it to you right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. And so glad to do that. Baseball team, they in that ball game today, they split a doubleheader with Pikeville U-Pike in Pikeville, Kentucky. And so the number 11 seed Milligan, the number 6 seed Oregon Tech ready to do business here as, again, it was a late start. Again, from the standpoint that it was an overtime game won by Marion the first time out. And so Marion plays the winner of this one tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Of course, the loser will go home and be done for in the 2024-25 campaign. So let's get it going. Who do we look at to score for this basketball team? Well, it starts and stops with our graduate who is a dandy, J.C. Jenkins, averaging 20 points a game. J.C. averages 8 rebounds a game. She has 80, count them, 83 pointers for this basketball team. In comparison, the entire Oregon Tech team has 116 as a team. J.C. has 80 by herself. So there you go. So 80 for her. Jenkins, 20 points, 8 rebounds a game, 83 pointers. Also scoring for Milligan, you have Samaj Clark, the junior out of Oak Ridge, averaging 15. You have a 14-point average by Lauren Longmire, the senior out of Rutledge, Tennessee, averaging 14 points a game. And you have, again, 20 from J.C., 15 from Samaj, 13 from Longmire. Also scoring for the Milligan Lady Buffs, you have Jenna Hare off the bench averaging 6. You have Lena Lyon, Lightning, the point guard, averaging 7. You have McKenna Myers averaging 8. So you have a balanced scoring attack for this basketball team, and we're going to be put to the test today by a team that likes to get up and down the floor. Again, for Oregon Tech, they average 74 points a game. They give up 61. And so this basketball team from Oregon, a field goal percentage of 44%. They have made 116 threes on the season, averaging 4 a game. In contrast, Milligan's made 285 threes, and they're averaging 9 threes a game. For Oregon Tech, they rebound 45 a game compared to the opponent's 32, so they're 13 better in the rebound department. Turnovers, they commit 15 a game. We hope we can exploit that today. Also, steals, they have about 8 steals a game. Block shots, 4 blocks a game. So you look at this basketball roster, and it goes like this. Height-wise, you've got a 6'2", Madison Tull. You have 6'1", Alexis Elquist. You have, for Oregon Tech, go 5'10", 5'10", 5'9", 5'8", 6'1", Josie Ramos. She averages 14 points a game. She's your leading scorer for the Oregon Tech Lady Hustle Nows. J.C. Jenkins, McKenna Meyer, Samaj Clark, Lauren Longmire, and Lena Lyon. Lightning will be your starting 5. The Lady Buffs and their traveling black, orange numerals trimmed out in white, ready to bring this to you. And we're banking on a W today for the Buffs in Indianapolis. So glad to have you with us wherever you may be, as the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain, ready to bring it to you. Oregon Tech. And again, there's Lena coming out, ready to roll, smiling as always. Lena Lyon, the sophomore from Elizabethton, Tennessee, and your head coach, Kyler Greer, Coach of the Year, and deservedly so. And this basketball team has won 7 in a row, 17 out of 18. At one point, they had a 10-game winning streak. Another point, they had a 7-game winning streak, which is what we got right now, on our way to winning the conference tournament championship. For the starters for the ladies from Oregon Tech will be Kennedy Tull. Kennedy Tull will, let's give you the numbers. She's averaging 8 points a game, 5'8" senior. Alexis Elquist, she averages 9 and 8 rebounds. Brooke Anderson starts it. She averages 6 points a game. Tatum Schirmbach averages 13 points a game. And Josie Ramos, she's the go-to. R-A-M-O-S, Ramos, Josie Ramos, the sophomore at 6'1", averaging 14 points a ball game. So that is your team. And so they've got, as we said earlier, In the outset, you have 1, 2, 3 in double digits. Ramos averaging 14. Third team from Schirmbach and Gabby Gascon, who's not starting, averages 12. So there you go. They're in their home white blue numerals, ready to go. And so actually kind of a dark navy blue numerals. And the officials ready to rock and roll here from the Milligan Lady Buffs in the field of 64. You win this one, and you will come back tomorrow and play Marion. If you win that one, you head off to Sioux City, Iowa. But first things first, let's knock down the Hustle Owls, they call themselves, ready to bring it to you. Center circle jumping, Samaj Clark. Clark will jump it up, and she'll go center circle jump shot with her jump up, and jump ball will be with Josie Ramos. Boy, would be nice to get her in foul trouble quick, the big girl. Tapped up, let's see who's got it. It'll be controlled, batted around. It'll be, the Owls ball to go left to right to get it started here. Inside high post to go to Ramos. Fronts the basket against Clark. Shot, banked the shot, misses badly. Rebound Samaj. Samaj bringing up the floor, the right hand dribble. Clark into the front court out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Samaj top of the key. Looks for help. Samaj will bring it to the right side of the floor. She'll go to JC. JC goes off to Longmire for a three. Lip of the rim, no. Comes off hard. Ball goes out of bounds. And let's say they'll call a loose ball foul. I think they did. Lena Lyon got tripped up trying to get the basketball, and they'll call loose ball foul on Oregon Tech, so we keep the basketball. So shot went off the lip of the rim of the three ball by Longmire and goes out of bounds and trying to go track it down and got tripped up and foul called, and so we get the basketball back. Baseline inbound, Clark. She'll go to Longmire. Longmire with the left hand. Shot won't go, but she draws the foul. Lauren takes it right to Josie Ramos. That's who you want, the big girl, to get in foul trouble, and she takes an early quick foul. And so to the free throw line will go Lauren Longmire for the Lady Buffs. Longmire will go to the stripe where she shoots on the season at a 74% clip, 40 out of 54. We as a team shoot 78%. Longmire, eyes the mark, number 13. First shot is up and in. Love it. Lauren Longmire, our player of the game earlier in the year. One of our games, and so first shot is up and in. Second shot up and in again. An early 2-0 lead. Good start by the Lady Buffs here. Basketball up the floor with the right-hand dribble in the front court. They go to the right side, up top side, between the rings. Lady Buffs and a lady for lady defense. Left side of the floor, back up top. She'll go to the big girl. She'll dump it and go and score, count the basket on a runner right of the basket by Elquist, and it's a tie ball game at 2. Lady Buffs with it up top. Lena with the right side of the floor. Goes down to the right side. Longmire. Longmire across the paint with the left-hand dribble. Kicks it back up top the line. Line to the left wing to J.C. Jenkins for a three. Got it! J.C. Jenkins buries a three. That would be number 81 for Miss Jenkins. How about that? So J.C. for the Lady Buffs keeps it going. And J.C. Jenkins with her 81st three of the season. Right side shot taken. Not there. Missed shot in the paint out of there with the Longmire. And a missed try by Schirmbach. Buffs lead at 5-2. First quarter here. We play 4-10s. Jenkins up top. She'll go to Longmire. Longmire with the basketball. Down inside Samaj. Posting up left to block. Goes inside the paint. Puts up the right hand. Comes up short. Off the lip of the rim. Had a little 8-foot jump shot. Hit the front of the rim. Comes back out in the hands of the Owls. Left side of the floor for Oregon Tech. Up top side to Schirmbach. Schirmbach go to the left wing. Can't get the shot. She'll go up top there to Anderson. Anderson driving left to block. A whistle and a sliding with her and a bump foul on Lena Lyon. So Lightning gets her first foul of the contest for the sophomore from Elizabethton, Tennessee. 5-2 Milligan, first quarter at the 8:12 mark. Baseline left inbound. Shot clock at 20. Down to the right corner to inbound it. Back inside of the over-the-shoulder. Deflection stowed away. Great job of Longmire down the left side of the floor. The inbounder went right back to the inbounds girl who stepped inside play, and she stole it. Myers for a three, shot an air ball. Couldn't get it to go. That was obviously a wonky shot off her right hand down to the right corner. Oregon Tech's got the basketball on the other end. Spin moving the paint, puts up the shot, not there. Great defense, Milligan. She threw up one for a prayer to get answered. Kennedy Tall didn't get it because Lena Lyon was all over like a fleece blanket. Great defense. We got the ball. Clark in the paint. Samaj a floater. Good. Samaj Clark got the foul. It all got started. Great defense on the other end by Lena Lyon, and Samaj went across the paint, east to west, and put it up with the right hand and got the basket. And they say they wiped the basket off, but they'll give us the ball based on left. I don't understand that. Into Jenkins. Jenkins shot not there. JC fall away from 12. Couldn't get it to go. Clark scored that basket, but they erased it and gave us the ball on the baseline. We inbounded and missed the shot. They've got it. We're up 3. First quarter, driving right side. Puts a shot off the glass. Not there. Down low. Ball stripped out of the hand by Samaj Clark. She came out of the wood. Samaj. Samaj to the left side of the floor. Stop Longmire for a 3. Not there. Rebound to Lena. Lightning's got in the paint. Back up top to McKenna Myers for a 3. Not there. And it's batted around. Picked up Oregon Tech. 5-2 Milligan first quarter. Right side of the floor, down the right side, basketball, Brooke Anderson with the left hand. She'll put up the floater, not there at the lip of the rim. Tapped up, picked up, and kept by Oregon Tech. Right of the block, basketball was Madison Toll coming down back door. She threw it to her teammate, hit her right in the right thigh, and kicked out of bounds. It goes out of bounds, and the Buffs get the basketball. Milligan leads at 5-2. Jenna Hare checked in. Check that. Tess Gibson checks in now. So it's Gibson for Milligan, and also Kenzie Campbell. We'll run the points now for a minute, give Lena a break. So the Buffs lead at 5-2 at the 6:56 mark in the first quarter. Left side to Clark, down low. She threw it to Longmire, or rather to Hare, and off her hand. Too much smoke on that one. Down left of the block, caromed off her hand into the hand of Oregon Tech on the turnover. 5-2, up top side, the Owls with the basketball. She looks for help. That would be Alexis Elmquist down low, posting up, spin, moving the paint, shot, bank shot, nice go on the basket, counted for. That will go to Brooke Anderson. It's a 2-2, 5-4 ball game now. Right side goes up top Clark. Samaj to the right wing. Crossover dribble, foul line, jump shot, Samaj. Not there. Pulled down to the rebound by Madison Toll. Toll with the basketball for Oregon Tech. 5-4 Milligan. Down to the other end, a runner, puts up the shot, counted in a foul. On the dribble drive, she went coast to coast, and the basket counts and a foul on the Milligan Buffaloes. Looks to be on Jenna Hare, and the basket's going to go to Kennedy Tall. It's her first bucket, and it gives the Hustling Owls their first lead of the basketball game. And they'll call the foul. Nope, it's not on Hare. It's on Tessa Gibson. That's her first. So a shot for the free throw, and batted around, not there. Who's got the rebound? Milligan's got it. Hare pulls it down on the box out and draws the foul. Great job of Jenna on the box out on the missed free throw, and we get the basketball, and a foul called on Oregon Tech. 6-5, Oregon Tech, first quarter at the 6:09 mark. Glad to have you with us here. It's the NAIA tournament from Indianapolis, Indiana. So basketball will be Gibson into the front court. Gibson with a right-hand dribble goes around to the right side of the floor. Gibson open, and a moving screen called on Jenna Hare. Yep, Hare had set the screen, but set it and broke away from it too soon, and that's a good call. It's her first foul. A moving screen. It goes back to Oregon Tech with the possession, leading by 1 at the just now clicked inside the 6-minute mark in the first quarter. Up top side, she'll go left side. Ladies, the Buffs stand lady for lady defense. Right side basketball there. Dumps it to Schirmbach down inside with the left hand. Toll up and in. So Madison Toll makes it her 4th point of the ball game, and so they jump out to an 8-5 lead in favor of the Hustling Owls, they call themselves. Milligan, right to left to work into the front court. 5:34 to go in the period. We're down 3 first quarter. Jenkins with it up top. JC, penetration. Jenkins takes it all the way left hand. Good! JC Jenkins, top of the key, bolted down the left side of the block with the left hand, puts it up with the layup, and JC's got 5, and we pulled in 1 here, 8-7 here in the first quarter. In the NAIA tournament, up top side, basketball there will be Kendall Feely, who's checked in. She'll go across the paint, dump it to her teammate left of the block, shot up and in, count it on a nice little jump shot by, that'll go to Tatum Schirmbach, who averages 13 points a game. It's her first 2. 10-7, Oregon Tech, first quarter to 4:55 mark. Gibson right side on the arc. Picks up the dribble down to the right corner. Dumps it down low to Hare. Hare follow-away jump shot is blocked, partially blocked. On the follow-away jump shot, picked up Oregon Tech. Right side on the floor to Schirmbach. Schirmbach up top side. Basketball with the right-hand dribble. Driving right to the block, throws one up and got it. On a running, look what I've got, kind of hope it goes in for Brooke Anderson. It did, and so they've extended the lead now to 5 at 12-7. Oregon Tech, first quarter at the 4:20 mark. Samaj Clark to the left wing, backs her way in, looks for help up top. It'll be Hare. Hare left of the arc on the three-point, looks inside. It'll go to Jenkins. Jenkins will take it out to the arc and pick up the dribble and go to her teammate. Driving Tess Gibson puts up the shot, not there. Rebound, stick back, good on the stick back. Nice job on the offensive putback for the Milligan Buffaloes. Credit the basket to, we're going to give that basket to, let's see, it goes to Kenzie Campbell. Buffs, 12-9, up top side basketball. It's going to be Caitlin Wright who's checked in, and now a blocking foul. illegal screen set against Samaj Clark. Substitution, here comes Naomi Ashley, McKenna Myers, and also back in Lauren Longmire. And so here comes the possession for the Lady Buffs. The clock at the 2. Yeah, let's see what we've got here. Got a timeout on the floor. The score, again, the Buffs scoring. We got 5 from Jenkins, 2 from Campbell, and 2 from Longmire so far. So that's what you have for at this point. Oh, Mel Levy and Mackenzie Clemens and Nathan Hash, Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. Hello, sir. How you doing? Deborah Holtzclaw, Angie Wesley, Dustin Turbyville, Terry and Peggy Morrell. Appreciate you kids very much. Larry Adams. So thank you. Buffs at 24-7. Oregon Tech at 23-7. So there you go. That's what we've got for them. You got 4 from Madison Tull. You've got 2 from Kennedy Tull, Tull. Elquist has 2 from Anderson, 2 from Schirnbach. That's your scoring summary to this point in this first quarter of this basketball game. So Milligan, again, our guys lose earlier today. Unfortunately, get knocked out of the tournament. So we are here live again with the basketball Buffaloes after the timeout. Here we go. Into the front court, Milligan with it. To the left side of the floor. It'll be Tess Gibson up top. She'll go to Jenna Hare. Hare goes around a screen, set by Longmire. Down right of the block, can't get the shot. Goes to Myers. Myers will look up top, look for help. She'll go to the right side. That's actually Naomi actually looking for help. Now she will go to Hare. Hare with it up top to Longmire. You've got 8 on the shot clock. Lauren at the foul line. Lauren right side to... puts up the floater, not there by McKenna Myers. Across the paint, right to left with the left hand. Skimmed off the rim. Picked up Oregon Tech. They're up 3 here at the 3:21 mark in the period. 12-9 Owls over the Buffaloes. It's an animal game. The Owls and the Buffaloes down low, right of the block. Posting up, puts up the shot. Got it. Nice shot. Posting up right of the block. Schirnbach, she's got 4, and they've extended the lead now to 5. Their biggest lead again. They had 12-7 and now 14-9 Oregon Tech. Into the front court of the basketball. Left side of the floor, Tess Gibson. Up top, she'll go to Longmire. Longmire will leave it up top. Bad pass stolen away. They picked her driving down the floor, puts up the runner, and got it. Count the basket for the Owls on the steal. Give credit to number 10. It's Chelsea Ching who's checked in. And it gives them a 16-9 lead here in the first period at the 2-minute, 40-second mark. Down low, posting up left to block, and a tie-up jump ball. Who gets the basketball? They lobbed it to Longmire, and they immediately got it tied up by one of the Owls. And it's going to be alternating possession. We get the basketball. We'll keep it. We don't get it. We keep it. So let's see what we can do with it. We're down 7 in the first quarter, 16-9. So baseline left, Milligan inbounding, and all black, orange numerals trimmed out in white for the Buffs. Winners, as we told you, of 17 out of the last 18. Baseline left, Longmire up top to Ashley. Naomi inside posting up. She'll go to put it up and in to J.C. Jenkins back on the floor. And J.C. takes it in and scores. She's got 7. Cuts it to 5, 16-11 first quarter. High post Ramos back in there. Heads right side shot on the wing by Oregon Tech. Bounces around, won't go in. Out of there, loose ball picked up Milligan. Buffs up the floor, the right-hand dribble. Into the front court, it's Ashley. Ashley right side of the floor, crossover dribble. She'll go up top. Open, fires. No, it rimmed out on the 3-ball. Went down to the cylinder on a bank shot, rim shot on the 3-ball, and came back out of the rim, picked up Oregon Tech. Right of the block, down the paint, up and scores, and count the basket for Oregon Tech to Ramos. That's their first bucket of the ball game for the leading scorer. They're back out by 7 now, 18-11 Oregon Tech. Clock at 1:48 in the period. Driving left side, puts it up and in. Nice shot by the Lady Buffs. Good job by Gibson with the basket for Milligan. Buffaloes cut it to 5 at the 1:37 mark in the period, 18-13. Oregon Tech possession. They work left to right here. Goes high post to Ramos at the foul line. Looks on the backdoor cutter. Goes off her hand, out of bounds. Great defense by Milligan. Ramos saw the backdoor cutter. It was Schirnbach. And threw it to her, hit our girl, then hit her girl, and it goes off her hand, out of bounds. Turnover, we get the basketball. So it goes Milligan hoops at the 1:24 mark in the period. Back on the floor, you got Lightning out there. Lena back up top to Clark. Clark with it for Milligan. Samaj can't get the three ball. Inside posting up to Jenkins. JC, a wraparound left-hand shot, not there. Out of there with it, Ramos on the rebound. Up the floor for Oregon Tech, left to right to work it. Inside puts up the shot to Toll. Up and in, good ball movement by the Owls. And so she's got 6, and they're back out by 7. Inside of a minute to go in the first period. 20-13 Oregon Tech. Live with it up top in the NAIA tournament from Indianapolis. Lightning puts up the shot, not there. Goes back and gets it. She had a spin move in the paint, not there, and a loose ball found Lightning. She took it on the dribble drive down to the right baseline, spun into the paint, put it up with her left hand, couldn't get it to go, went back to get the missed shot and gets called for the loose ball foul. So possession, Oregon Tech. Clock at 48 to play, 20-16 first quarter. The Hustling Owls from Oregon leading it by a 7-point margin here. So the Buffs will pick him up half court, lady for lady defense. Up top with it, the work between the circles goes left side. On the arc for Oregon Tech. And now a whistle and a foul, I think, on Clark. Yep, Samaj tried to reach and get that ball and flick it loose, and a loose ball foul on Clark. That'll be the 5th team foul, and they'll go to the free throw line. And to do that will be Kendall Feely. So Feely, the right-hander, Feely will shoot it for Oregon. Feely shoots at 60% from the free throw line, got the first one. 21-13 Oregon Tech, first quarter at the 38-second mark. One more shot, Feely. She'll eye the mark, gets them both. That's their first 2 free throws. We've made 2, and they've made 2. Both teams perfect from the stripe right now. Possession, Milligan. Clock, you go to 35 seconds to go in the period. Into the front court, Samaj Clark. Samaj, right side, gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins kicks it back up top. Longmire for a 3, not there. Rebounded. Coming off that left arc 3 ball, and it's pulled down quickly by Oregon Tech down the fast break and threw it down the floor, and it goes last touched out of bounds. Longmire got a handle. She threw a fast break pass over top of the defense down the floor in the fast break. Lauren got a hand on it, trying to deflect it, and it went off her hand out of bounds. Good effort by Longmire, and they'll keep it. Side court entry with 20 seconds to go in the period. Inbounding it up top, she'll go there to Ching. Chelsea Ching will run the point in between the circles against the lady for lady defense in the final 12 seconds of the period here. Ching, step back 3. Ching will let it rip and skims off the rim. Rebound Milligan. Longmire off her hand out of bounds. They'll keep it with 2 seconds to go. There was contact. Ramos banged into her pretty hard on that loose ball rebound. Lauren had it. She got the ball knocked out of her hand because of the contact. No call, and they'll keep it baseline right. 2 seconds to go in the period for Oregon Tech. They lead by 9. Inbounding it to Feely. Feely's shot not there at the buzzer, and the quarter's over, and we've played one. We played one in the NAIA Field of 64 tournament. Your score, Oregon Tech 22, your Lady Buffs 13. We'll be right back. You are listening to Milligan University Women's basketball tournament action from Indianapolis, Indiana. Back after this from one of our great sponsors, Brummett Sports.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Hi, my name is Brian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is you can taste the different types of cheeses and the blends that they use, and everything just comes together. It's like a delicate dance. They're like perfection in every bite.
We start the second quarter. Yours truly, Tom Diller, bringing it to you. Buffs trail again to the tune of 22-13. 4 field goals, 2 for 2, and a 3-ball for the Buffs, led by J.C. Jenkins with 7. Milligan possession starting the second quarter here. Basketball left side of the floor. Longmire. Longmire to Clark, left to the arc. Samaj penetrates. Samaj crossover dribble twice, backs her way in, puts up the fall-away jump shot. Good! Nice shot from 12. Samaj Clark. So Clark gets a bucket for her first 2 of the ball game, as a matter of fact. On the other side, a 3-ball way downtown on a 3 and counted by Kennedy Tull. Right back with a 3 of their own. Left side, Clark. Samaj on the arc, left side of the floor. Leaves it back up top. She'll give it to Myers. Myers driving, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. Nice play. A head fake, and she bit on it. That would be Kennedy Tull, and so he got a quick first step on the dribble drive with the left hand of the bucket, left of the block, and Myers will go to the free throw line. And Tull picks up the foul for Milligan. You'll see number 3 at the stripe, McKenna Myers. And McKenna on the season shooting at 75% from the free throw line. First shot is up and rims out. Milligan 2 for 3, her first miss of the stripe of the ball game. So Myers will get one more here. McKenna's first opportunities at the free throw line. Myers averaging 8 points a game. Second shot, rims around, stays in. Kind of rattled around, bounced around, ping-ponged in. We'll take it. 25-16, Oregon Tech. So possession inbound. I was looking down at the score sheet. It looks like they've turned that ball back over to us. We'll take it. So, her toes are on the inbound stripe. That's a great call by the official. Her baseline stripe, her right foot was on the stripe, and they called it. We get the ball back on the turnover. See if we can take advantage of this. We're down 9, first half action again in the NIU tournament. Baseline right, Milligan. Looking, gets it in down the paint to JC, tied up on the floor, and they get the ball. There's a tie-up, and they win the battle, and they come down the right side of the floor, Oregon Tech. With the basketball, leaves it up top to Ching. Ching will run the offense to the left-hand dribble. She'll kind of drift east to west between the rings. She'll go out there now to Gabby Gaskin. Gaskin driving. She'll put up the floater. Not there. Good defense by Clark. Missed the shot and got the rebound. Samaj will bring it up the floor. Clark into the front court. The junior from Oak Ridge. Right side. She'll go to Longmire. Longmire down the paint. Kicks it out to the right corner. Open. Fires. Not there. Couldn't get it to go. On the jump shot on the right baseline by Milligan. Down the right side. Into the front court. You'll go over the basketball for the Hustling Owls of Oregon Tech. Basketball up top at Schirmbach. Schirmbach will go. She'll bring it up top to Ching. 15 on the shot clock. We trail by 9 first half here. Crossover dribble, Ching driving. Puts up the runner. Got it. Nice move. With the left hand, crossed it over and shot down the paint. Got the basket by Chelsea Ching. She's got 4. Right side 3-ball taken by Milligan, not there. Misses on the 3-ball from outside by the Lady Buffs. They've got the basketball. Right side of the floor, it's Schirmbach. Schirmbach pulls up 14-foot jump shot, hits the side of the backboard, side of the rim, misses, tracks it down the corner. Samaj Clark is having a big first half here rebounding-wise. Milligan needs a little surge here. We're down 11 in the first half with the basketball, Myers. Myers down to the corner. That'll go to new young lady in there. That should be Caroline Kruger. Right side, let's see, driving right of the basket. Puts up the shot, not there down low. Picks the stick back up and in. Nice shot on the putback by McKenna Myers. McKenna's got 3. 27-18 in favor of Oregon Tech here in the first half of this basketball game. Buffs playing that lady for lady defense, left of the wing. Inside the arc. Now we go right, backdoor cut. Samaj Clark got a hand on, stolen away. Got a hand on the backdoor pass and it's picked up by JC. JC driving. Jenkins goes all the way and an uncontested layup. Everybody turned her back on JC and she burned him. She's got 9 points. We've cut it to 7 at 27-20. And a timeout on the floor for the Lady Buffs. It is Caroline Kruger out there, the freshman getting some playing time. That's good. And so the Buffs all the way. JC Jenkins on that great play on the backdoor pass. Samaj Clark got her hand on it. JC gave it to Jason, and she took off like, shot out of a cannon, and a dribble driving right-handed layup all the way down the floor. They all had their back turned to her, and she burned them and took it in for a score, and it's 27-20. And Oregon, Texas, hold everything. The Buffs are getting a little mojo going. We like it. Back after this in 30-second break for Pizza Inn. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball. We've outscored them 7-5 here in the second period, and so we pulled within 7 at 27-20. Scoring 9 for J.C. Jenkins, 3 for McKenna Myers, 2 for Gibson, 2 for Samaj Clark, 2 for Kenzie Campbell, and 2 for Lauren Longmire. That's your scoring summary for the Lady Buffs right now, trailing 27-20. So we'll pick them up defensively at half court after the timeout by Oregon Tech. Clock at 7:21 to go to halftime. Milligan down 7, 27-20. We've had one tie in a game of 2. Into the front court, working to the top side. She'll go to the left of the arc for Oregon Tech with the right hand dribble to the right wing down to the right corner. Going there to, that would be Schirnbach. She'll go back inside. It'll be Toll, the big girl, inside. Good defense by Milligan. She walked with the basketball. Good job, Caroline Kruger. She stood her ground, the freshman, and the big girl, big at 6'2", the graduate student Madison Toll, walked with the basketball. That's in large part because Caroline held her ground and played some great defense. Milligan possession here. Trying to get the little run going. 27-20. Jenkins for a 3. Got it! J.C. Jenkins on the right side buries a 3 from downtown, her second 3 of the ball game. And for J.C. Jenkins, that would be 3 ball on the season, number 82. We've cut it to 4. 27-23 first half. We're on the move here. The Buffs on an orange and black comeback. 3-point try just inside the arc. Foot on the line. Missed shot by Oregon Tech. Rebounded Clark. Samaj down the right side of the floor to Longmire. Longmire to the left wing. Longmire to the left hand. Good, and fouled, and she'll get a chance for a 3-point play. Another rebound by Samaj Clark. Lauren Longmire went down the right side of the floor, crossed it over with the dribble, went across from right wing to left wing, went down and up and under for a left-handed layup for Lauren Longmire. She's got 4 points and a chance for a Milligan 3-point play. Nice play by Longmire, and the foul is going to be called on Tatum Schirnbach. That'll be the foul on the 5'9" sophomore. Longmire for a 3-point play try. Lauren, 2 free throws already in the books. Can we get another one? She does. And Milligan has suddenly cut this to a 1-point game. 27-26, Oregon Tech. The Buffs are back with a vengeance here in the early part of this second quarter at the 6:18 mark in the first half. Right of the block, Told double teamed to help out defense. Looking for a cutter. 17 on the shot clock to the foul line. Jump shot there. Got it. Schirnbach with a basket. That's her 6-point. Tall got double teamed, and she kicked it back, and she hit a right wing jump shot for 2. Up top of the basketball, she'll go left side, open Longmire, fakes the 3, penetrates down in the paint to Jenkins, or to Hare, follow-away jumper, not there. Jenna had a little bunny inside the paint at 6 feet and rimmed out on her. Pulled down with the basketball, Schirnbach for Oregon Tech, driving against Samaj Clark, puts up the shot and in. Tatum Schirnbach averaging 13's got herself a 8-point ball game so far, and they're back out by 5. Right side, J.C. Jenkins in and out. This time on the 3-ball, went down on the cylinder and kicked back out. The Buffs had cut it to 27-26, and they're back out now by a 5-point lead at the 5:25 mark at halftime. Oregon Tech left the arc. They'll go around a screen. She'll go down the paint. That's Feely. Goes to the right side to Schirnbach. Open. No shot. Foul on the floor. Let's see. No, it'll be an offensive foul against, Oregon Tech. It's a good call. She came down the paint, released the pass down in the corner. Feely penetrated, kicked in the corner, and ran over. That's a great call. McKenna Myers went flying across the floor, so it's a loose ball foul on Feely, and we get the basketball. It'll be Hare and Jenkins and Myers. Let's see who else is checked in now. Tessa Gibson's back in. Number 4 for the Lady Buffs, one of our seniors. And she'll bring it up into the front court with the right-hand dribble. Gibson to the right side, picks up the dribble, drives inside to Clark. Clark posting up, Samaj head fake, puts it up and under. Good! Samaj Clark. Clark with a nice move. That was textbook there. Samaj has got 4. We've cut it to 3. 5:01 to go in the half. 31-28. Oregon Tech down low. Toll. Toll goes down. Bad shot off the glass. Nothing but fiberglass. Picked up Longmire. Right side to Clark. Clark feeds it down low. Puts it up the shot. Hare not there. Jenna missed a shot. Down low. A little bunny from 8 feet out. Up there, actually 3 feet out. Down low on the other end, puts up a flying running shot off of the rim, not there. Went from left wing down and just kind of threw it over, shoulder home for a foul, didn't get it. We got the ball on the possession on a wild off-balance shot by the Oregon Tech point guard. Inside, Longmire. Longmire in a walking call. Lauren, she posted up in the paint. Got the entry pass and tried to make a quick move and took an extra step and walked with the basketball. 4:28 till halftime. Milligan trails 31-28. So the Buffs, after being held to 13 points in the first quarter, have outscored them 15-9 so far here in the second period, but trail by 3. 4:24 to go to the half. The Buffs very much in this basketball game. With it up top, you'll go with, that's Brooke Anderson. Anderson left the arc down to the left corner for Oregon Tech. Lady Buff defense. She'll shoot one there and got it. Count the basket. I believe that's Schirnbach again. It was Schirnbach with 10 points in the ball game. Left side of the floor, Clark. Clark driving. Clark fell down, still dribbling. Kicks it up top. Jenkins for a three. Got it. J.C. Jenkins. She makes something out of nothing as Clark fell down and kicked it as she slid across the floor on her hiney, still dribbling, which is legal to do. Kicked it to Jenkins. She buried her third three of the ball game for Milligan. We've cut it to 2. 33-31, 3:47 to go to halftime. Schirnbach driving right to the block, puts up the runner, and she can play. Tatum Schirnbach stopped and popped up a little 6-foot shot, banked it off the glass right side on the baseline, and she gives them a 4-point lead. Clark for a three. Got it! Samaj Clark comes right back and buries a three for the Buffs. And Milligan now with 3 threes in this period and 4 in the ball game. Milligan's cut it to 1, 35-34. 3:23 to go to halftime. We're in this ball game in the NIA tournament round of 64. Bad pass all the way Longmire. Got in the passing lane. Lauren down the floor. Longmire driving, puts a shot up and stolen right back by Schirnbach up the floor to Ramos. Ramos to the right wing to the cutter down the floor to count it Schirnbach, and she got the basket. She's been the one so far. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. She's got 14 points in the game. Samaj Clark, we're back down by 3 again. Lobs over the coverage down to the right baseline to Longmire. Longmire with the basketball. Lauren back up top, right of the arc. She'll look inside to J.C. Jenkins, spin move, puts up the shot. Not there, but right there to get the rebound is Jenna Hare. Hare keeps it going for Milligan. To Clark for a three. Not there to tie it. Down low, battling for it. And the Buffs got in a foul on the floor. Jenna Hare went and got that loose basketball and is fouled by Caitlin Wright. That's her first of Oregon Tech. 2:37 to go in the half. It's 37-34 Oregon Tech. The Buffs have scratched and clawed back into this basketball game to their credit. Orange and black have made the comeback. We're not there yet, but a 3-ball tied here. Our possession, baseline right. Kruger back in now for the Lady Buffs. Baseline right, looking, feeds it down inside and threw it into traffic and stole it away. Jace had come down from the foul line to get an entry pass right in front of her. They got a handle and stole the basketball. Ramos right of the block. Ball over her head, looking for help. Again, Josie Ramos back up top to Ching. Clock at 2:22 till halftime. We're down 3. 37-34. Ching, right side. She'll go in the pass to Kennedy Toll. Toll right baseline to Ramos, falling out of bounds. Great defense by Kruger, and she is forced out of bounds. She stepped on the baseline. They wanted a foul. We got a out-of-bounds force out. We get the basketball back on the turnover. Great job of the freshman Caroline Kruger out of Knoxville. Ramos tried to run that baseline, and Kruger would have nothing to do with it, and great defense by our freshman. Basketball, Milligan. Gibson up top to Kruger. Whips it down inside to J.C. Double team, kicks it in the corner to Hare. Check that. Kenzie Campbell's now to Kruger inside to J.C. J.C. puts up the shot, blocked, but got her own. Came right back down and got it. Can roll right back down her arm. J.C. for a three. Got it! It rolled down her arm. She kicked it to the teammate and went right back to J.C. in the corner. Jenkins buries a three. Milligan has tied the game. 37-37 with 1:41 to go to halftime. Oh, boy. It's Buff basketball at its best in a tie ball game. Up top, first half action to 1:33 mark to the break. Ching with it between the rings, 16 on the shot clock. Chelsea Ching, top of the key, picks up the dribble, goes in behind her teammate to the top of the key. She'll back it back out. That will be Brooke Anderson. She'll dump it down low to Ramos, and a foul, and a loose ball foul, I think, called. No, it's a walking call. Interesting call. Kruger defended that perfectly on Ramos. And they're going to call loose ball foul on Ramos. So Ramos gets the foul. That's her second. Great job of Kruger, the freshman. 37-37 tie, 1:21 to go in the first half here. Milligan against Oregon Tech in the NAIA round of 64. Basketball Buffaloes with a chance to take the lead. We have yet to lead in this basketball game. We've been tied twice at 2 and now at 37 with 1:12 to go to halftime. Up top of the basketball is Myers. Bounces up top. She'll go to Longmire. Longmire around the screen set by Clark. Right of the block. Backs her way in. Puts it up and under. Not there. Rebounded. Batted around. Picked up by Myers. Puts it over the shoulder. Reverse shot up and not there, but draws the foul. Nice shot by Longmire. And that normally goes for it. Did not that time. But right there to get it, McKenna Myers. And got the loose ball foul. And it's a non-shooting foul, I think. It is team foul number 4. And so the Buffs will keep it on the possession. Myers will come off the floor. No, we will be shooting. They're going to call it and set J.C. Jenkins to the stripe. Jenkins on the season at 94% from the stripe. Got it. Jenkins is having a half, folks. Good night. I love it. J.C. Jenkins gets one more. Our first lead of the ball game. Milligan leads at 38-37 with 58 seconds till halftime, and J.C. buries them both. If you want to learn how to be a basketball player, you young ladies out there, you come and emulate this young lady right here, J.C. Jenkins. She is the real deal, folks. She can play it. Buffs with the lead. 39-37, first lead of the ball game for Milligan. Clock at 47 seconds till halftime. Toll with it up top, ball over her head. Looking for help out near the circles. She'll give it behind her to her teammate Brooke Anderson. Anderson goes to Ching. Ching driving on Clark, puts up the shot, got it. Chelsea Ching comes right back and ties it up at our third tie of the ball game at 39. Clark to the left wing, backs her way in, kicks it back up top to Longmire. Longmire wraparound pass down low to Clark, do it at her knees, loose ball. Jenkins down on the floor to get it, picks it up. She'll kick it back up top to Myers. We keep the ball with 20 seconds to go in the half. Great effort by the Buffs of Clark and Jenkins. In the corner, touch pass inside to Clark, right of the block. Samaj trying to work her way in. Samaj follow-away jump shot, not there on the back of the rim. Tie ball game, 6 seconds to go to halftime. Driving the basketball left side of the floor, Anderson up top for a three to count it. If it does, dadgummit, she made it in the break, and a big-time three to give them a 3-point lead going into halftime that will go to Tatum Schirmbach, who now has 17 first-half points. We got ourselves a dandy here. With the basketball, again, let's see if they give it credit to, yes. No, I'm sorry, they gave it to the wrong one. It's Kennedy Tall got the three ball. That's her second one of the ball game, and so we go to halftime with your score. It's a dandy. Don't go away. It's a good one. We'll be right back after this. You are listening to Milligan University Lady Buff Tournament Basketball.
Jewelers Bench has been providing our customers the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices for over 20 years. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services, and unique jewelry for all occasions. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays bright. Stop in to see our vast selection and make this Christmas even more special. Highest quality for the best price, only at the Jewelers Bench.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
Halftime is a dandy. Milligan trails 42-39. They trailed by as much as 7. They rallied to tie it up at 39 and a buzzer-beating 3 right at the end of the first half for them, credited to Kennedy Tall, gives him a 3-point advantage at halftime, 42-39 and a dandy. The first game went into overtime. Marion won that game, so we're right here with the nail-biter in round 2 of the orange and black of Milligan University. Milligan 9 field goals. Free throw line, they are 7 times, made 6 out of 7, and 5 threes. Again, Milligan come into the ball game averaging from the 3-ball at 9 a game, and so they've got, 5 already. 6 for 9 from the free throw line, and 5 threes for Milligan. Scoring-wise, J.C. Jenkins doesn't disappoint. She averages 20. She's got 20 at halftime. 3 points from McKenna Myers going down the sheet. 2 points for Tessa Gibson. 7 points for Samaj Clark. 2 points for Kinsey Campbell. 5 points for Lauren Longmire. Playing and not scoring, but playing some excellent defense early is Caroline Kruger, the freshman. Also, Jenna Hare played and did not score, as did Lena Lyon here in the first half for the Lady Buffs. Again, led by J.C. Jenkins with 20. Leads all scorers here at halftime with a score, again, at 42-39 for the the Hustling Owls, you go 17 field goals, 2 for 2 from the stripe, and a couple of three-pointers. Halftime, you got Scherenbach averaging 13. She's got 14 at halftime for the Owls. Also, you have 6 from Madison Toll. You have 6 from Chelsea Ching. You have 8 points at halftime from Kennedy Toll. You have 2 points from Alexis Elmquist, 2 points from Brooke Anderson, and you have 2 points from Kendall Feely and 2 points for Josie Ramos. Big story there. She averages 14. She's been held to 2 so far in the ball game. We're okay with that. Halftime, Milligan trails 42-39. It's a dandy. Come back with us. You're listening to Milligan University. NII Tournament Basketball. We'll be right back after this from one of our great sponsors, Megan to Go. Big thanks to the great folks, value every day. The good folks at Food City. Halftime, Milligan down 3, 42-39. NAIA Tournament Basketball.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Halftime, Milligan trails 42-39. Thanks for being with us. Yours truly, Tom Diller, bringing it to you here on the Tom Diller Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Milligan, with receiving votes, baseball squad, played the opening 2 games of their set. They were supposed to do 2 tomorrow and 1 on Sunday. They moved everything up because of the weather. They played 2 today. They split with the Pikeville Bears in Pikeville, Kentucky. They won the first one, or lost the first one, I should say, and came back and won the nightcap. So it was a 5-3 in the first game. And the Buffs, again, the 3-game set to go at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So Milligan, again, winning at 7-2 in that second game. So Braxton Bear, 4 for 7 to the plate. Got acclimated nicely to the leadoff spot. 2 RBIs, scored a run. Aizie, Lale, Lobo, Jones, and Smith also had 2 hits for the Buffaloes. Aizie especially productive in the first battle, whacking a double and a homer in the contest. So, again, you have Canyon Guerin started the matchup, 6 innings of 2-run work. We've got Milligan baseball coming up later in the month of March and April. 4 hits and struck out 8 while walking only 2. Jacob Poe came in relief and saddled with a loss, and he racked up 3 strikeouts and losing calls. So in that second game, it was Jacob Bishop, again, hurled 5 strong innings for the Buffs and moved to 5-0 with his victory. Drew Hoover came in to finish the final 2 frames, gave up only a base hit, and set one man down on strikes to seal the win. 3-game set tomorrow, 12 o'clock, the rubber match of the 3-game set. We won 1, they won 1 today in Pikeville, Kentucky for the Milligan baseball team. Thursday, the Milligan tennis team concluded their 2-day event in Hilton Head with a win over the College of Coastal Georgia. Buffalo swept the event. Again, we get 4-1 with the men and 6-1 with the ladies. And so big win there by the Lady Buffs tennis team in Hilton Head. Our softball team, again, they went to Barbersville, Kentucky, and played Union, and so that was a productive trip for the Lady Buffs. They split that one again against Union Commonwealth, so that was a good little trip up there to come out of there with that split for the Lady Buffs. And Coach Wes Hawley picked up his 1,000th win. Next up is a conference doubleheader on the 15th, again starting at 1 o'clock against the U Pike Bears. They'll be in Pikeville They'll be coming up again tomorrow, weather permitting, for the softball team, and that will be tomorrow in Pikeville, Kentucky. Finally, our look around the league. Again, a big congratulations to our bowling team. Our coach, Michael Hall, named Coach of the Year. Understandably so. They're both the guys and the girls bowling teams going later this month to Sterling Heights, Michigan, for the NAIA Bowling Championship. Congratulations to Milligan bowling teams, men and women, and our golf team. Came in at number 10 in the latest ranking in the NAIA Women's Golf Coaches Top 25. They were 11, moved up to number 10 this week. So congratulations to the Lady Buff Women's Golf Team, again up to number 10 in the country for the Buffs. It's great to be a Buff, no question. We love wearing that orange and black for Milligan University. Halftime, we trail 42-39. We'll come back, get ready to go for the second half. You're watching, in this case, listening, audio only today. We appreciate Brendan Sweeney. Brendan made this happen. We could not do this without his help. And, of course, we congratulate our new president, Stephen Wares, who's all about our athletics. He loves coming to the ball games when he gets a chance. Also, to our athletic director, Christian Pope, our men's coach, Bill Robinson, and now, of course, our ladies coach, Coach of the Year, Kylie Greer. And so we love promoting the Buffaloes. A big shout-out to Phil Worrell, who normally helps us for the men's games, and also Rich Aubrey, who normally helps us on the women's games. So hello to those two gentlemen. I love working with them. They are class and professional, and so today we're flying solo, but a big shout-out to them nonetheless. We had a lot of fun calling those games this season for Milligan at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse, which is an awesome place to watch a game. And for me personally, it's an awesome place to call a game. Quick break, second half next. We trail by 3 at halftime. 42-39 Buffs within striking distance of nailing down a W and a chance to come back tomorrow and play for the Quadrant Championship against Marion, Indiana. We'll see how we do. Coming up next after this from Chick-fil-A, you're listening to Milligan University Women's Tournament Basketball.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful. Hi, this is Patayo. And this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment. Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you going to eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. What of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
Back ready to go the second half of this basketball game. Again, let's recap the scoring for Milligan. 20 points for J.C. Jenkins to lead everybody on the floor. Samaj Clark has 7, 5 from Lauren Longmire, 3 from McKenna Meyer so far, 2 from Tessa Gibson, 2 from Kenzie Campbell. Playing and not scoring was Jenna Hare, Caroline Kruger, and Lena Lyon for the Lady Buffaloes. And also Naomi Ashley was there and did not score in the first half either. For the Hustling Owls with a lead at halftime of 3 points. Tatum Schirmbach has 14, 8 from Kennedy Tall, 6 from Madison Tall. Ching has 6, 2 each from Elquist, Anderson, Feely, and Ramos. Foul trouble, nobody's in foul trouble, so we get ready to start the second half here as we again trail by 3, 42-39. There's been 3 ties in the game, a 2 at 37 and a 39, and right before halftime, she squared and got one a good downtown look. It was way outside, so what the heck, and she had to go in for it. Kennedy Tall picks up her 31st 3 of the season, and so with that, they lead at halftime 42-39 in favor of the Oregon Tech ladies. Again, earlier today, our gentlemen lose, get knocked out of the tournament, finishing at 22-10 on the season. But a great run for Bill Robinson and his team, and a lot of promise for next year, I can tell you. Already excited about doing those games next year with Tom come back and Mac Rivers and Luke Lentz and Lincoln Tommy. There's a whole cast, Flynn Carlson, the whole cast of Buffs coming back next year, plus the recruits that are coming in. So it's going to be an exciting year. See if we can duplicate next year what we did this year and went to the NAIA tournament, and so that's the whole goal, and so that's what the goal is win the national championship, but back in next year with lofty aspirations at the national level, gunning for consecutive NAIA tournament appearances. That'll be the first time in program history, and it's certainly doable with the guys we got coming back. Of course, you lose some good ones. Finn McClure, also Corinth, Debbie Corinth, and also Sam Gold. Lose those guys again, it's going to be tough to say goodbye to them. They gave us a lot of thrills for Milligan basketball, but again, they have moved on. McClure, Gold, Carlson, and Corinth, and so we hate to see them leave, but new chapter of their life, and so we wish them the best. And now we get ready for the second half of this basketball game. It'll be inbound at half court. We'll switch ends. They'll go right to left. We'll go left to right here on your internet dial. And so Oregon Tech starts the second half with a 3-point lead in possession. Here we go. Right side of the floor to start the third period. 4-10s we play it. 10-minute quarters. Up top side, they'll go there to Elquist. Inside, they'll try and get to it, and it is a loose basketball. And let's see how this goes here. Down low, puts it up, misses a shot, pulled out of there with it. Loose ball tie-up. It'll be Buffalo basketball. Missed shot, and right there to tie it up Samaj Clark, tied it up with Ramos. We get the basketball. Longmire lying on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes. Lino bringing it to the front court. Up top also Jenkins and Clark are the 5 on the floor. Left side, head fake. Driving Jenkins with 20. Jump shot in the paint, left it short, air ball. Falling out of bounds, Ramos saves it, and Oregon Tech has the basketball. Very few misfires by J.C. Jenkins. Down low, Schirmbach throws it down in the coverage. Double team, tied up, walking. We get the basketball. Great job fronting her and backing her. Longmire on the front side of the defense. Backside was J.C. Jenkins. She caught the ball down in the paint and walked with it thanks to J.C.'s backside defense. We get the ball back on the turnover down 3, third quarter. Right side, Clark. Clark right in the corner. Up top to Jenkins. Jenkins will go top side to Longmire. Lauren driving, right wing to Clark. Clark head fake for 3, drive. Samaj got a runner, got a look, and got it. Samaj Clark on the runner. She's got 9, and it's a 42-41 game at the 9-minute mark to go third quarter. It is a nail-biter from Indianapolis. Basketball left side with it will be Schirmbach, I should say. Up top, she'll go there to Ramos. Ramos, behind her, she'll launch a 3. Not there. Missed shot down low. Rebounded is Schirmbach, and she'll pull the rebound down and get a foul called on Lauren Longmire. So Ramos, the leading scorer, averaging 14, has but 2 points in this basketball game, and then we're okay with that. Loose ball foul on Milligan. It looks like it's going to be on Longmire. Baseline right, inbounding it will be Oregon Tech, up by 1, third quarter. Out front, right of the arc, goes back down to the corner, looking inside at Schirmbach. Guarded by Longmire. Down low, she'll dump it inside. Fall away jump shot, not there. Great defense, Clark, on the missed shot by Elquist, and Samaj made that happen. Great defense by Clark, right at the block. She got the rebound. She's playing a heck of a game. To Longmire, down the paint, kicks down to the right corner. Open, fires, not there on the 3-ball try by McKenna Myers. They've got the rebound down the right side with the right-hand dribble, driving Schirmbach, not there. Clark made her miss and got the rebound. What a game defensively by Samaj Clark out of Oak Ridge. Buff's got the basketball. She's got a left-hand dribble in the arc up top. She'll go left side with the ball to Longmire. We're down 1, third quarter. Driving Longmire, puts up the shot, no, and draws the foul. Actually, it's J.C. Jenkins on the dribble drive, and we'll go to the free throw line. Jenkins head fake, and she bit on it, and off she goes on the left side of the arc with a left-hand dribble down to the baseline and draws the foul, and JC will go to the free throw line where she has 20 points on the night or in the afternoon and 2 for 2 from the stripe. We're down 1, third quarter. First shot is up and in. We've tied it up for the 4th time of the ball game. 42-42, Milligan and Oregon Tech all knotted up here at the 8:03 mark in the third quarter. Can we take the lead? Jenkins got it. Front of the rim, back to the rim, went in for it. She's got 22. And we have a 1-point advantage at 43-42. Third quarter, Milligan leads. Into the front court, right to left. Left side of the floor, she'll dribble. Down low, she'll bounce it in the corner. To Schirmbach, left wing, fronts the basket, no shot. Top of the key goes there. Goes right back to the point guard now, Brooke Anderson. Anderson with the right hand dribble to the right wing. Jump shot right there. Rattles around, not there. Clark's got the rebound, but Schirmbach out-jumped her and took it away from her and put it up and in. Over the back, no call. Schirmbach got the rebound. Offensive stick back and scores and gives them a 1-point lead. 44-43. Oregon Tech third quarter and a nail biter to 7:28 mark. Up top, you'll go right side Clark. Clark to Longmire against the Lady for Lady defense. Up top to JC. Jenkins penetrates. Left the block, puts it up, blocked, and double team help out defense. Nice job defensively by Schirmbach. She's got the basketball. Tatum will pick up the dribble right of the arc, goes down to the right corner. Down right baseline, looking for help. To the cutter, back door, head fake, puts up the shot. Blocked, great job of Longmire. Good job. She got the pass. Alexis Elquist did a head fake, and Longmire stripped it out of her hand on a head fake. She didn't bite on it, kept her feet, and she ripped it out of her hand. It trickles out of bounds, and they'll keep the basketball baseline left. Shot clock will be at 17 seconds. We haven't worried much about the shot clock in this game. Both teams put it up in a hurry. With the basketball, Schirmbach in the paint, goes up under, no backdoor bounce pass, and it's last touch by Jenkins. Schirmbach got trapped in the paint after that inbounds pass, couldn't get the shot, bounced the backdoor baseline right, and it went off the hand. Jenkins got a hand on it, it trickled out of bounds, and it'll be kept by the Hustling Owls out of Oregon, inbounding it left side of the floor. 1-point lead, third quarter, they lead at 44-43. Left side of the floor, driving, puts up the runner, got it on the dribble drive. Count the basket by Kennedy Tall. She's got 10, and they're back out by 3, 46-43. Left side, Longmire driving, head fake, spins into the paint, kicks it back up top to Clark. Clark open for a 3, not there. Rebounded, down in the paint, battling for it. Who's got it? Lena Lyons got it. J.C. Jenkins got it. Both fall to the floor, trying to get the basketball. They pick it up, and down the floor they go. Down into the left of the block to the foul line. Schirmeier, and she gets tied up, loses the handle. J.C. Jenkins down on the floor to swat it loose, and it goes to as a walking call on Tatum Schirmbach, and we get a basketball. Got excited, mispronounced her name. Schirmbach is her name, but she walked with the basketball. Jenkins and the Lady Buffs get it back, trailing by 3, 46-43, 6:25 to go, third quarter. The Buffs in the NAIA tournament. Lauren Longmire wiping the perspiration. Her face is sheen with a glow. These girls are working hard, sweating, working up a sweat on the hardwood here against the Oregon Tech Hustling Owls. Gibson now running the point for Milligan, back in the ball game. Into the front court, left to right, goes right side, Longmire on the arc. Looks inside, posting up, she wants the basketball. It's Kruger. Kruger gets the ball knocked out of her hand, kicks it back to Longmire for a 3. Not there. In the paint, out of with it will be Schirmbach. Down the floor, she'll go right side for Oregon Tech. She'll kick it to her teammate, back to Schirmbach. Now goes left side to Anderson, deep in the left corner, right corner with the basketball. Back up top. Good ball movement by Oregon Tech. She'll go up top side. She'll go there to Kennedy Tall. Tall for a 3. Left it short. Who's got the rebound? It'll be Longmire for the Buffaloes. And here we come left to right. Down 3, third quarter, 5:45 mark. Longmire crossover dribble twice, backs her way in, kicks it up in the paint. She'll go to JC. JC tied up on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. And who gets it? It'll be Oregon Tech basketball. JC, for just a flicker of a second, put it on her right hip, and Alexis Elquist got the basketball. Ford tied it up, and they get an alternating possession. 46-43. Oregon Tech in the third quarter here in the NAIA round of 64. The winner gets Marion, Indiana tomorrow for the championship in the quadrant. You win that one, you head off to Sioux City, Iowa for the Sweet 16 and the national tournament. This is the national tournament. That is the national tournament. And now a whistle and a foul away from the basketball on someone. Let's see who they're going to call it on. Loose ball foul, I think, on Longmire. Away from the ball, coming across the paint, trying to get through traffic, and she hooked her and held her up. There's a foul on Lauren. Baseline left, inbounding the basketball. Oregon Tech on the baseline left, up 3, third quarter to 5:23 mark. Inbounding it to Toll. Toll up top, she'll go there to Brooke Anderson. Anderson for a 3. Led just barely drew iron, comes off hard in the paint, picked up McKenna Myers. Myers will push it down the left side of the floor. The left-hander will Myers spins into the paint, tries to put it up, and a whistle and a hook and a foul. Myers took it with the left hand down to the left baseline, spun into the paint, tried to put it with the right hand and got tripped up. And so McKenna Myers will pick up a foul against her. Nice spin move by Myers and got tangled up, and a loose ball foul called on. They'll go that against Brooke Anderson for Oregon Tech. 46-43, 5:10 to go, third quarter, we're down 3. Three-pointer ties this thing up. We've led twice in the game. Baseline left, Clark looking. Goes in the corner to inbounds. She'll bring it back up top to Myers. Myers to Gibson. Tess looking, goes back to Samaj Clark, left of the arc, inside, posting up over the shoulder. Kruger and a foul. Caroline reaching up in there, the freshman. Had come from the right baseline up to the left wing, got the entry pass, and over-the-shoulder foul. Over-the-shoulder called on Tull, and so we'll keep the basketball baseline left at the 5:01 mark, third quarter down 3. 46-43 Oregon Tech. Clark down the paint, inbounds it to JC. JC can't get the shot. Well, takes it back up with the left hand, kicks it up top side to Clark. Samaj down the paint with a runner. Good! Samaj Clark underhand layup. Clark's got 11. And the Buffs have cut it to 1. Third quarter, 46-45. Ching with it up top with a left-hand dribble between the circles for Oregon Tech. She'll go right side on the arc, then cut down the paint. They can't get it to her. Good defense. We'll give it back to Tull. Tull, follow-away jump shot, right side, counted. The basket by Alexis Elquist. She's got her 4th point of the game. 48-45. Again, it goes back. 3-point advantage, Oregon Tech. Clock at 4.5, third quarter. Driving Gibson. Gibson right at the arc, picks up the dribble, goes to Clark. Samaj for a 3. Got it! Samaj Clark said, leave me open and I'll burn your biscuits. And a 3-ball by Samaj Clark, her 2nd of the ball game, her 41st of the season. We're tied again. 48-48, third quarter. The Buffs playing some gut check defense. You'd be proud of them, folks, out in Buff Nation. Right side basketball. She'll pick up the dribble in the arc. That will be Tull. She'll toss it way up top to Ching. Ching crossover once, twice, 5 on the shot clock. Driving Ching, puts up the runner, counted, and a foul on McKenna Myers. Ching had got around a screen on the left wing and blasted through and just got just a smidgen of daylight and took it to the hole. And Ching will pick up the basket and a chance for a 3-point play. As Clark burnt that 3 back on the other end. Samaj now, as we said, with 2 in the game and 41 on the season for Samaj. That'll be our 6th 3-pointer of the ball game for the Milligan Buffaloes. But the basket goes and a chance for a 3-point play for the Oregon Tech, as they call themselves the Oregon Tech Hustlin' Owls. We'll be right back after this.
I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, Lord, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed. Got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest.
We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. We unashamedly do that. This is our verse of the broadcast today. 1 Chronicles 16, 10, and 11. Out of the Old Testament, obviously. Glory in his holy name. Let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. And verse 11, look to the Lord and his strength and seek his face always. Love it. 1 Chronicles 16, 10, and 11, the verses of the broadcast here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and YouTube. Ching to try and complete a 3-point play for Oregon Tech. Shot is up, and it's in and out. Who's got the basketball? Last touch by, Caroline Kruger. It rimmed out, came down to her hand, and it just went off her left hand or left knuckle and kicked out of bounds. They'll keep it baseline right. Had a little topspin on that ball coming out of the cylinder and hit her hand and skipped out of bounds. They'll keep it. Up top side with the basketball in the arc, right side looking inside. She'll go to right of the block, puts it on the floor, stole away. Kruger flicked it loose and picked up, but Jenna Harris checked in. Here with the basketball for Milligan. Down to the right corner. Looking inside, Tess Gibson on the arc. 23 on the shot clock. Milligan down 2, third quarter. Gibson runs the baseline, gets under the basket, kicks in the corner. Driving. It'll be Kruger, kicks on the left side to Clark, stolen away. Ball picked and stole, driving. It'll be Tull. Tull puts up the runner, misses the layup, rebound. Kruger kicks it out on the missed dribble drive by Kennedy Tull. Missed running layup, and we get the ball back. Samaj Clark running the point right now. Clark, top of the key, foul line jump shot, rims out. Dead, gum at the tie. It rimmed out on a foul line shot. Right side of the floor for a three for Oregon Tech. Off shot on the three. Rebound on the backside with Lauren Longmire. Down the right side of the floor, the right-hand dribble. Crosses over to the front court. She'll go to the top of the key. She'll go left side. Gibson on the head fake driving. Tied up, goes back to Clark, left of the arc. 20 on the shot, Clark. Shot driving, Clark puts up the shot. Not there, but draws a foul. At 20 on the shot clock, she did a head fake, left the block, or left of the arc, rather, and drove down the paint and got contact. She'll go to the free throw line. Samaj to shoot here. Clark stopping the clock with 2:49 to go. Third quarter, we trail by 2. Clark gets a foul from behind called on Madison Toll for Oregon Tech. And so Clark will go to the free throw line for the first time in the ballgame. Samaj, the junior out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Clark, a 76% free throw shooter. First shot, and did not make it. Missed it. She'll get one more here for Clark. 50-48. Georgia, 2:49 to go. Second shot, good by Clark. And Samaj having a big third quarter. That's 2, 4, 7, 8 points in the third quarter for Samaj Clark, 15 in the ball game. We've cut it to 1, 2:42 to go. Oregon Tech left wing Ching can't get the shot. Up top, she'll go there to Alexis Elquist. Inside, backing her way, and Toll puts up the runner off the glass. Not there. Great defense. J.C. Jenkins, rebound, Jenna Hare. Hare's got the board and a chance to take the lead. Hare into the front court, third quarter. Hare down to the right corner to Gibson on the arc. Tess looks inside, back to Hare. Hare out of the corner, wants to shoot, dumps it inside to Clark. Clark says, I'll take it. Clark will put up the shot, blocked down low. Good block shot by let's see, they'll call it a jump ball on Schirmbach. Blocked the shot by Clark, and it'll be a jump ball. We'll keep the basketball. She blocked it slicker than catgut, but it'll be a ball possession for us. Lena Lyon checks in. Lightning on the floor now. Clark 2, 4, 7, 8. Yep, 15 in the ball game for Samaj Clark. Came in averaging 15. Baseline right, Clark will inbound it for the Buffs. Down by 1 with 2:16 to go, third quarter. Baseline right, Samaj Clark. Looks for a cutter. Looks for a cutter. Looks for a cutter. Lobs it way up top and deflect on the inbounds pass and stolen away. Son of a gun. He tried to lob it up top, and they got a big wingspan on. Just tipped it. They picked the ball up in the paint. They got the ball on the steal on the inbounds play. Schirmbach driving the left baseline. Puts an over-the-shoulder shot. Not there. Clark's right there. Misses the second shot. Puts it back up again. Not there. Rebound, J.C. Jenkins. 3 shots on goal inside the paint. They miss it. We got the basketball. Longmire with it up top to Lena. Lightning to Clark. Samaj driving. She's got an open alley. Puts up the runner. Good. Samaj Clark. She's got 17, and the Buffs have taken the lead back for the third time in the game. We lead it. It's 51-50. Third quarter with 1:40 to go in the third, and a nail-biter. Milligan defending. Backdoor pass. Nice reverse layup up and in. Nice play by, they count that again to Tatum Schirmbach. She's got 18 points in the ball game, and a backdoor bounce pass for a reverse layup from right to left. Clark will try and go in the corner to Longmire. It's deflected and knocked out of bounds on our end of the floor, and we'll keep it. Clark will inbound it in front of our bench. Clock at 1:24, third quarter, 52-51. We trail by 1, and a seesaw barn burner here in the NAIA tournament in Indianapolis. Inbounding Clark to Lena Lyon, Lightning, the sophomore from Elizabeth, with it up top. She'll dribble between the rings. She'll go to Clark. Clark topside against the Lady for Lady defense. Samaj goes around the screen, but J.C. she'll launch a 3, not there, and it's down there pulled up, and a loose ball found J.C. Jenkins. All right, we've had more contact and less and a no call other parts of the ball game, but J.C. picks up the loose ball foul. Clock at 1:12, third quarter, we trail by 1, 52-51. We were down by as much as 7 in the first half. So the Buffs will defend here. 1:12 to go in the period. 52-51, Oregon Tech here. Ching with the basketball. Across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Just trots into the front court. 1:04 to go in the third. Buffs down 1. Ching with it up top. Ching between the circles, guarded by Lena. Lightning right on her like a bug on a rug. Ching left side of the floor, can't penetrate. Good job, Lena staying right with her. Ching drives, throws up 1. Off balance shot, not there. Great defense by Lena Lyon. Ball comes out of there down on the floor. It'll go off the leg of Ching. We get the basketball. Lyon made a great defensive play on the dribble drive, but Ching came off the rim on the missed shot. Meyer got down and got tied up with Ching, and Ching tried to get in there and put her nose on the floor and get that basketball, and it kicked off her leg out of bounds. We get the ball with 45 seconds to go in the period, down by 1. 52-51, Oregon Tech here in the third quarter. So the Buffs have been sparked here in this third quarter by Samaj Clark. She has put on a show here in the third. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10 points for Clark. She's got 17 in the ball game, 10 in this period. Lena with the basketball. Lightning right side of the floor. Lightning will go up top side to Myers. Myers driving McKenna left to block. Can't get the shot. Goes back up top to Clark. Clark to the left wing. Samaj can't get the shot. Now she'll put one up nonetheless. She got him on a head fake. Missed the shot. Goes back and get in a foul. Great job. It's basic basketball, Samaj Clark. You missed a shot and you followed your shot. And you got the rebound. Try to put it back up on the baseline right and fouled by Tatum Schirmbach. Smart play by Samaj Clark. Real basic basketball. You follow your shot, and that's what she did. So free throw opportunities for Clark at the clock at 26 seconds to go. Shot clock is off, and Clark rips it. She's got 18. Samaj's first free throw, and again, a great play by Clark. Missed that shot, went after, got her own rebound, put a head fake up, and get fouled. Actually, pick your poison. Two of them could have fouled her. Second shot, Clark, and rimmed out on her. Tie game at 52. Clock, third quarter with 20 seconds to go. The fourth quarter is going to be somebody's season. It's going to be a barn burner. Left side of the floor for Oregon Tech. She'll dribble across the paint, right to left. 12 seconds to go in the period. Back up top to Ching. Ching guarded by Lyon. Ching to the right side of the floor. Can't get the shot. All over Lena. Good job. Ching goes down the paint, throws up one and got it. Ching broke loose for just a second, got down and got the basket. Chelsea Ching. And that will go to the buzzer, and we go to the fourth quarter. It's anybody's game. Don't go away. Come back with us. We played 3. Your score, Oregon Tech 54. Your Milligan Lady Buffs 52. You're listening to Milligan University Women's Tournament Basketball.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
Two great teams duking it out here. We go to the fourth quarter. Here we go. Final 10 minutes in somebody's season. We trail 54-52. We outscored them in the third quarter 13-12. We'll see what we can do here. A runner down the left side of the block puts it up and in to start the fourth quarter by the Lady Owls. Basket goes to, again, as it's been for most of the night, Schirmbach. She's got 20. Myers, the runner, left side. Got it. McKenna Myers comes off a screen, and pops up the little jumper and makes the basket. She's got 5. 56-54, Oregon Tech. 9:30 to go in the season. Schirmbach with the left of the arc for Oregon Tech, guarded by Longmire. She'll back it back out. She'll go to Tull. Tull right side to Ching. Ching will go around the screen. Ching can't get the shot. Good fight through defense. Lobs it down low to Tull. Tull right baseline over the shot of Samaj Clark coming in. Madison Tull, first basket since the first quarter. She's got 8. 58-54, Oregon Tech. Myers for a 3. Got it! McKenna Myers from way downtown. What a gut check shot by McKenna Myers. She buries the 3, and Milligan pulls it in 1 with 8:58 to play in the ball game. 58-57. Basketball up top. It's Anderson running the point. She'll go right side of the floor. It'll be Schirmbach. Schirmbach will shoot a 3 off the back of the iron down low, tracking it down. Longmire's got it from Milligan on the left side of the floor. Lauren into the front court. We're down 1. A basket gives us a lead here. Back up top to Clark. Samaj has been the player here in the second half. Samaj to the left wing, now to the foul line. Backs her way and can't get the shot. Back to Lightning. Lena with the basketball. Lyon will drive it. Lyon will go up, put up the shot. Not there, but right there. Longmire, good on the stick back. Lauren Longmire on the putback. She's got 7. Milligan regains the lead for the 4th time of the ball game. 59-58, Lady Buffs. Clock at 8:15 to play in the ball game. Right side on the floor. Defending, it'll be Longmire. Working it into, that'll be Tatum Schirmbach. Schirmbach right of the block, picks up the dribble, throws it right, and she walks. That's a great call. She had picked up the dribble right of the block. Great defense by Longmire. Try to shoot a pass to the left baseline and walk with the basketball. We get the ball back with a 1-point lead. Milligan, 8:06 to go in the basketball game. All kinds of time. But a dandy from Indianapolis here. Basketball, Longmire inbound it to Lyon. Here we go. Some substitutions for the Hustling Owls, and we get the basketball. Lightning will bring it up three-quarter court. They'll pick us up at half court. We lead by 1 with 8 minutes to play in the ball game. 59-58 Milligan. Left side, Longmire. Longmire guarded lady for lady defense inside to JC, and a whistle away from the basketball. I think it's going to be a hook. It is on Tatum Schirmbach. She got tangled up with JC Jenkins, and so the Buffs, again, at the 7:55 mark in the ball game, lead by 1, 59-58. Baseline left, Longmire in the corner to JC. Jenkins runs the baseline, puts up the shot, not there, and out of there with will be Schirmbach. Schirmbach is knocked loose, and it'll be Milligan basketball. Nope, they say she missed the shot, went back into the rebound, and she knocked it off the leg and out of bounds off the young lady from Oregon Tech. Great job of JC Jenkins, and they say, no, it's Owl basketball. So possession will go to the Owls after that missed shot. JC went over and got it and smacked it off her leg. It went out of bounds, but he'll give it to them. Tatum Schirmbach with the basketball. She'll inbound it. She has 20 points in the game. Milligan up 1. Clock 7:42 in the basketball game. 59-58 Lady Buffs in the NAIA tournament at Indianapolis. With the basketball up top, left side of the floor, you got 13 on the shot clock. That'll be Brooke Anderson, or actually Elmquist. Elmquist will give it to Feely. Down the paint, throws up one. Can't get the shot, draws a foul. They rotated and put it out there to her and right of the arc, and she came down the paint with a left-hand dribble, and Feely will draw the foul. Kendall Feely, F-E-A-L-E-Y, averaging 4 and has 2 in the ballgame with 2 free throws early on here. She'll shoot a pair. Feely's first shot is up and in for Oregon Tech. And guess what? We're tied again at 59. Tie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our 7th tie of the ballgame now. Second shot is up and in, and the tie is broken, and they regain the lead 60-59. Clock at 7:25 in somebody's season. Clark with it at the foul line. Samaj in the paint. Clark, good! Clark came around a screen and dropped it in. Samaj Clark. Clark's got 20. The Buffs back out by 1. 7:14 to play. 61-60 Milligan. With the basketball up top, it is Brooke Anderson. 2 22-wins teams on this floor playing some excellent, nerve-wracking basketball. Up top, it'll be the Owls. That'll be Schirmbach with the basketball. 8 on the shot clock. Down to the right corner, looking for help. Samaj all over. Great defense, Clark. Down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. They can't get the shot. Stole away. Lions got the basketball. Lena down the right side of the floor in the fast break. To Myers, puts it up. Scores! Great job on the 2-on-1 fast break. Stolen by Lena Lyon, and down the floor, Myers scores and gives us our biggest lead of the ball game, 63-60 Milligan. Clock at 6:34 to play. Loads of time, obviously. Left side of the floor, Feely with the basketball on the arc, goes up top. She'll go there to Schirmbach. She'll go right side now, back door to Feely. Feely tied up, good defense. Longmire can't get the shot on the right baseline. Down to the right corner, fall away jump shot, left it short. Who's got it? In the paint. Rebound Milligan. Down the left side of the floor, it's JC Jenkins. Feeds it to the cutting Lena line. Scores! And the Lady Buffs jump out 65-60 on a great Lady Buff fast break. And Oregon, Texas hold everything. That team out of Tennessee is taking it to us right now. 65-60 Milligan at 6:11 to go in the basketball game. And Lena Lyon on a great fast break. And that got going by J.C. Jenkins on a great assist, and the Lions finishes it off. Lena's made her speed very prevalent here in this last couple of minutes for the Milligan Buffalo Lady Buff basketball team. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go away. It is a 5-point lead, Milligan, in the fourth quarter. You are listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
We've outscored them 13-6 in the fourth quarter. It's not over yet. You know they're going to make a run. They've got the possession here. 65-60, 6 minutes to play in the season. Into the front court, Oregon Tech, left side of the floor. That will be on the floor now. Caitlin Wright, she'll go up top to Schirnbach, who's been the player tonight. Tatum Schirnbach will go top side. She'll keep the basketball top of the key. Goes right side against the Lady for Lady defense. Around a screen, down the paint, throws up one. Can't get the shot, left it short, got her own rebound. Puts it up, bouncing around, not there. Who's got the ball? She gets the rebound for the third time. That would be Brooke Anderson. She keeps it alive for Oregon Tech. Right side of the floor, 5:40 to play. We're up 5. Basketball right side. Milligan defending, driving down the corner. Schirnbach puts up the shot. Not there. Great job, Samaj Clark. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up Elmquist, and a foul on the floor on Milligan. Another great defensive job by Samaj Clark. It's Clark, Longmire, Jenkins on the floor for Milligan. Also Myers, and your fifth player should be and is Lena Lyon, the sophomore from Elizabethton. So, oh boy. I love it. 65-65, 32 to play in the ball game. Baseline right in the corner. With the basketball, it'll be Oregon Tech back up top. They'll run the play. Schirnbach will go right side to Feely. Feely will go there on the pass to Anderson. Fakes left, goes right, can't get the shot. Takes it back to Feely. Feely up top. 7 on the shot clock. Feely to the left wing, left the block, can't get the shot. Lobs down the coverage, throws it down inside, puts up the shot up and in. At the last second before the shot clock violation, Madison Toole gets a shot left the block. She's got 10 points. And it's 65-62 Milligan. Clock at 5 minutes to play in the game. Inside Jenkins. Jenkins puts it up. Scores! J.C. Jenkins and a foul. She got it left of the block, went around the defender that patented J.C. Jenkins' move and scores. And Jenkins got 24 and a chance for a Milligan three-point play. J.C. Jenkins gives us a 5-point lead at 67-62 Lady Buffs. And for J.C. Jenkins, 24 points in the ball game now. Samaj Clark has 20. And so a timeout on the floor again called by Oregon Tech as the Lady Buffs are relentless and will refuse to back down against the Oregon Tech Hustling Owls. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You are listening to Milligan Lady Buff Tournament Basketball.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's t-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
From Indianapolis, J.C. Jenkins tries to complete a Buffalo three-point play with 24 points. She's 4 for 4 from the stripe. Jenkins and the Buffs lead it here. In the fourth quarter of this basketball game, it's been a dandy. The first game went into overtime. Marion won it over Xavier. And so Jenkins' 3 foul shot is good. Money for that young lady. 25 points now for J.C. Jenkins. And you go to the bank when you want some money deposited. You go to J.C. Jenkins and this Milligan will never say die basketball team. Right side of the floor, looking down in the corner, looking for help, tied up, comes across, picks up the dribble, looks for help down low again, runs the baseline. 68-62 Milligan fourth quarter shot, bounces off the rim, rebound. Milligan's got the missed shot by the big girl inside. Longmire's got it. Down the right side of the floor to Clark. Clark right side of the floor, Samaj. Trapped in the right corner, looks down, wide open, puts it up, and in! Wide open. Great pass. She got double teamed down in the corner. Breaking was Kenzie Campbell, who's on the floor and gets her 4th point of the ball game. Milligan by 8. 4:16 to play in the basketball game. The Buffs by an 8-point advantage, their biggest lead of the game. Right side Toll, right of the block. Spin move in the paint, puts up the shot. Not there. Loose ball and a loose ball foul. Great job, Longmire, and Feely came in and banged her on the loose ball foul. Toll had a spin move in the paint with the big girl. She missed it, coming off the rim and into the hands of Longmire and got fouled by Feely. And Milligan basketball. 4:08 to play in the game. Milligan leads at 70-62. Trying to earn the spot to play tomorrow in the quadrant championship in the field of 64. Again, you win this one tonight, you play tomorrow, you win, you head off to Sioux City, Iowa for the Sweet 16. But that's a long way away. This one's not over. 4-minute mark to go in the ball game. We're up by 8. Campbell into the front court. Campbell left side of the floor. The Lady Buffs winners of 17 of the last 18 and 7 straight. Clark with it up top. Campbell for a 3. Not there. Lip of the rim. Who's got it bouncing around? Loose ball out of the with it. Oregon Tech. She'll take it on the floor. It's Tatum Schirnbach. Right side of the floor. Driving right of the block. Puts up the floater. Not there. Air ball. Clark comes out of the rebound. She's got double rebounds tonight. She's got a double-double. Clark right side of the cutting lane of Lion. Scores! The Lady Buffs have jumped out 72-62. On a great fast break, and Clark has owned the boards tonight for the Lady Buffs. She to the cutting Lena line. We call her Lightning for a reason. They can't stay up with her. Buffs by 10, 3:25 to play. Right side basketball, you go to Brooke Anderson. Anderson driving left the block, puts up a floater, misses a shot. Rebound, Clark. She's got the board again on the miss runner by Brooke Anderson of Oregon Tech. Milligan basketball, 3:11 to play. Left side driving Jenkins. Down under. Kicks it back up top. Open for a 3. Not there. Rebound in the paint. And a loose ball foul. It's going to stay on the floor. Loose ball foul on Oregon Tech. Oh, that's a great call. Kenzie Campbell tried to get that loose ball, and she got tripped up by Brooke Anderson. The official was right there. The shot was missed. They had gotten the rebound, taking one dribble back up the floor in the fast break. He whistled and said, hold everything here. It's a loose ball foul on number 21. That's Brooke Anderson. And so Kenzie Campbell went to the floor, and we keep the basketball on our end. At the 3:03 mark in the basketball game, Milligan by 10. Basketball, Longmire down the paint on the inbounds, puts up the shot, not there, and a foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Lauren Longmire got the inbounds pass from the left baseline out to the left wing, went with a right-hand dribble down to the left wing, then scooted right down the paint with a right-hand dribble and draws the foul. She'll shoot 2. With the clock stopped, 2:58 to play in the basketball game. Milligan by 10. 72-62. First shot missed by Lauren Longmire. She'll get one more. Longmire averaging 14 points. She has 7 today. Second shot, Longmire. Got it. Longmire. Good job by Lauren, and she gives us an 11-point lead. 73-62 Milligan. Clock 2:55 is in our favor right now. Cheng down to the corner. Cheng comes across the paint with a left-hand dribble for Oregon Tech. Backs her way and puts up and under shot, not there, and draws the foul. No, they called walking. One official started to blow the whistle for a walking call or a personal foul. The underneath official said, no, sir. Stopped and drug that pivot foot. A walking call. Turnover. Milligan basketball, 2:46 to play. 73-62 Lady Buffs up by 11. It's ours to win here. Clark on the left side of the floor in the arc. She'll penetrate Samaj, left wing jump shot, bank shot misses. Rebound out of there with it will come on the rebound. Kennedy Toll for Oregon Tech to Cheng. Cheng will stop and jack a 3, left wing, not there. Rebound. Clark, another board for the Lady Buff junior out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Samaj up the floor with an 11-point lead, 2:22 to play. Left side to Jenkins. Jenkins up and under. Scores! And the Lady Buffs, we take a 13-point lead with 2:13 to play. 75-62 Milligan. The Lady Buffs on the prowl, on the stampede, if you will. Driving Cheng puts up the runner. Nice shot by Chelsea Cheng on the dribble drive runner with the left hand on the left side of the bucket. 75-64 Milligan. Big possession right here. 1:55 to play. With the basketball goes right side to Lauren Longmire. Back up top to Gibson. Gibson inside to JC. Jenkins with an up and under. Can't get the shot blocked, and a foul. Jenkins had it right wing. Back to the basket. Turned with the dribble drive. Went to the left side of the rim and drew the foul on the baseline. She'll go to the free throw line. J.C. Jenkins out of Gray, Tennessee, will go to the stripe. Jenkins been there 5 times tonight, made all 5. She has 27 points in the basketball game for J.C. Jenkins. Clock at 1:46. Milligan by 11. These are huge right here. If you nail these down, it puts them in a real tough spot. They're in a tough spot anyway. Shot is up. Got it. Nice shot by J.C. Jenkins. So Jenkins, 2, 4, 6, 28 points now in the ball game for J.C. One more shot. J.C. Jenkins got it. She's perfect in the stripe, and Milligan graduate has 29 points, and we lead it by 13. 1:42 to play in the ball game. Left side, Oregon Tech with the basketball driving, puts up the floater. Got a nice shot by Tatum Schirmbach, and she has 22 points. But the Buffs have an 11-point lead with a minute and a half to play in the basketball game. Myers into the front court. McKenna Myers and Lady Buffs, they can smell the victory here. Can we hang on and nail this thing down? 1:21 to go. 17 on the shot clock. Clark up top to Longmire. Longmire to Gibson. Gibson driving. Gibson backs her away and kicks it back up top to Clark. Clark to milking the clock. Clark had floated down the paint. Shot not there. Rebounded. Pulled out of there by Elquist. 1:05 to go. We're up 11. Left side, Ching. Ching goes down to the paint from the left wing, puts up the shot on the runner, not there. Rebounded baseline right. It'll be pulled down by Elquist. Back inside to Elquist. She kicked it outside, Cougar right back into her, and she puts it up left the block for a layup, and a timeout call by Oregon Tech. 56 seconds to play in the basketball game. You have for the Lady Buffs 77 for them. They have 68. Team fouls, they've got 5, we've got 2, so we'll go to the free throw line, and we have been. We'll continue to do that. So clock is stopped. We have a very sizable lead of 9 points here with 58 seconds, actually 56 seconds to go in the basketball game. Milligan trying to nail it down to make it 8 in a row, and 18 of her last 19. We're in position to do it. It's been a great second half of this Milligan basketball team. We trailed at halftime 42-39 on that buzzer beater by Oregon Tech right at the buzzer on a 3-ball taken by Kennedy Toll. But since that point, we've come out of the gate. Kylie Greer's got our attention in the second half, and our basketball team is cooking with propane. Lousy mercy. Milligan by 9. 56 seconds to play in the basketball game. From Indianapolis, we're bringing it to the NIA tournament, and now a timeout again, I think. Let's see. Yes, now Milligan wants a timeout. So Kylie says, come on over, girls. Let's circle the wagons. Let's talk about it here. Scoring in the basketball game for the Milligan Lady Buffs down the sheet. 4 points, Lena Lyon. J.C. Jenkins, 2, 4, 7, 29 points for J.C. Jenkins. 2, 4, 6. I'm too excited to count. I'll just wait. I can't do it right. 2, 4, 7, 10 points for McKenna Myers. 2 points for Tessa Gibson. 20 for Samaj Clark. Kenzie Campbell with 4. You have 7, 8 points tonight by Lauren Longmire, and that's been it in the scoring for the Lady Buffs, led by 29 for Jenkins and 20 by Samaj Clark. Clock in our favor. Possession, Milligan. Will inbound it, and over the shoulder deflection, knocked loose, but J.C. Jenkins will inbounds to get the ball back. To Jenkins up top. 50 seconds to play. We're up by 9, and now a foul. They've got a foul at this point. We'll put them at the free throw line. Who goes to the stripe? Foul's going to be on Ramos. Josie Ramos has been very ineffective in this basketball game. She's a leading scorer with 14-point average. She has 2 points way back in the first quarter. So a free throw opportunity again for Jenkins with 29 points, J.C. First shot is up and in for Milligan. We are going to be back here tomorrow, folks, at 6 o'clock for the championship. Hope you'll join us. 30 points now for J.C. Jenkins. One more shot. We're up by 10. We're up by 11. Jenkins made every free throw she's tried this afternoon or this evening at the charity stripe. Milligan by 11. 40 seconds to play. Milligan will be back tomorrow night with the championship against Marion. Up top, Oregon Tech bounces right side to Schirmbach for a 3. Not to hope he banked it in. Nice shot by Tatum Schirmbach, but it's too little too late. Clock at 37 seconds to go. We're up by 8. 79-71, and now Jenkins fouled in the backcourt by Ramos, and Jason will go right back to the stripe again. Jenkins at the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for 9 from the stripe, and she'll shoot 2 more here. Clock at 33 seconds to go. Milligan leads at 79-71 in the field of 64 quadrant, they call it, the Naismith quadrant from Indianapolis, Indiana. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be. Jenkins will shoot. J.C. eyes the mark. Got it. Oh, baby. I won't say automatic, but you're shooting the free throw stripe when you're J.C. Jenkins and you're up there. Jenkins drilled them at 94%. 82 out of 87 come into the ball game. Second shot, Jinkster missed it. That's okay. We've got the ball, or they've got the ball. 9-point lead, 29 seconds to go. Schirmbach for a 3, got it. Tatum Schirmbach, a downtown 3, buries it, and they cut it to 6 with 26 seconds to go here. That is manageable. Couple of 3 balls, and they're right back in this game for an overtime. But we don't want that. Milligan, they'll call a timeout, Oregon Tech. Clock at 26 seconds to go. Shot clock's off. 80-74 is your score. 80-74. Milligan leads it by 6 here. You go back through here and as they're taking a 30-second timeout. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 32 points tonight for J.C. Jenkins. Samaj Clark with 20. So the Milligan Buffalo Lady Buffs with a 6-point lead with less than 30 seconds to play in the ball game. It's not out of the realm of possibility. You got to handle the ball in this possession. It's huge. Get the ball in the front court. You know you're going to get fouled, and that's okay. You don't want them to get the basketball on a steal and get a chance to jack a three. That's what you don't want. So Milligan will, again, inbound the basketball and get immediately fouled, and Longmire gets fouled as we'll go to the stripe. Looks like it's going to be Toll, the guilty party. So Lauren Longmire. No, check that. Let's see who's going to be. JC. Be right back at the stripe again. They fouled Jenkins again. Jenkins to shoot two. 80-74 Milligan. 26 seconds to go in the ball game. JC eyes the mark. Got it. JC Jenkins. 33 points for Jenkins. Whoo, doggies. Milligan's going to win this basketball game. We're back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the championship of the quadrant. Jenkins, one more shot. Out of Gray, Tennessee, Daniel Boone High School. Off the lip of the rim, pulled down. It's a 7-point lead with 23 seconds to go. With the basketball, Toll. Toll driving. Toll puts up the floater. Blows the layup. Rebound Clark, as he's done all night long. Gets the rebound and fouled. She comes off with the rebound for the Lady Buffs. On a missed runner, she had a good look at it. Kennedy Tall rimmed out on her. Clark pulled down the rebound and gets fouled immediately coming out of the pack with the rebound. And the Buffs will go to the free throw line. Milligan leads by 7 with 17 seconds to play in the basketball game. We'll be right back here tomorrow night at 5:45, 6 o'clock tip-off for the championship against Marion, the host team out of Indianapolis. So Samaj Clark to shoot free throws. Milligan has done it tonight. Shot is up and in for Samaj Clark. She has 21 points. Milligan leads at 82-74, and the Buffaloes are back tomorrow night for the championship. What a great team effort from the orange and black of Kylie Greer's second shot rims out, rebounded by Oregon Tech, and here they come. 12 seconds to play. Matters not. We're up by 8. She'll launch a three. Partially blocked by Clark. Up the floor. She'll go to Longmire. Longmire to Jenkins. Jenkins to Lyons. They won't let him foul him. And down the floor. And now they get a foul on McKenna Myers as she got hit as they passed the ball to her, and they ran into her on purpose. So she'll have to go to the free throw line and stop the clock. 2 seconds to go in the basketball game. The Milligan Lady Buffs will go to 25-7, and they will move on now to the championship. Whoo, doggies. Can I say it one more time? The championship of the Naismith Quadrant in Indianapolis, Indiana. So Samaj Clark will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair here. Milligan leads at 82-74. 2 seconds to go in the basketball game. Samaj Clark, we beat a good basketball team tonight. Misses that first shot, she'll get one more. Milligan by herself with the stripe is Samaj Clark. The rest of the Lady Buffs back for defensive purposes. Matters not. You're up 8 with 2 to play. Second shot, Clark. Got it. Samaj Clark puts the finishing touches on an excellent basketball game. The launch one at half court. Actually 3 at the top of the key. Bank shot in as a count. And doesn't matter. Milligan wins the basketball game. Lady Buffs getting high fives from Kylie Greer. The team is out on the floor high-fiving the ladies for a great job. The Milligan fan base going nuts as we win it tonight, 83-74. We move on now to the championship against Marion tomorrow night. They win in overtime to beat Xavier. That's the host school. And we take on all comers. We're ready to go. Bring them on. We have won 8 in a row and 18 of our last 19. Milligan wins today 83-74. They fall and finish at 23-8. Milligan improves to 25-7. And the Lady Buffs playing for the championship tomorrow night for the quadrant. You win that one, you head off to Sioux City, Iowa for the Sweet 16 of NAIA basketball. We'll take a break. We'll come back, recap the scoring, give you our players of the game like that's a surprise. We'll be right back after this. Final score, Milligan 83. Oregon Tech 74. You're listening to Milligan Lady Buff Tournament Basketball. Buffs play for the championship tomorrow night. Now this from our great sponsor, the good folks from Food City, Milligan University Basketball.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. What of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer seafood meal prep, suggest the perfect sides to pair, and even steam and peel your shrimp. All at no extra cost. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at helping with the laundry.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
And back with the postgame, Milligan wins at 83-74 to advance to the championship. We'll go on air at 5:45 tomorrow night. 6 o'clock is the host team, Marion, ready to bring it to you tomorrow night. Looking forward to bringing that to you. Hope you'll join us. On the night, 21 field goals, 7 3-pointers for Milligan, 20 out of 30 from the free throw line for 83 points. We trailed at halftime, 42-39. We flipped the switch in the second half, obviously, and put on a great second half run, again, for the Milligan Buffs, as we ended up scoring in the second half 44 points for Milligan. That's quite an impressive in 20 minutes of basketball against a really good Oregon Tech basketball team. Scoring tonight for Milligan, J.C. Jenkins, typical J.C. Jenkins night, 32 points for J.C. Jenkins, 22, a double-double for Samaj Clark. I don't have the rebound total, no, she had over 10, easily had over 10. Clark, 22 points, double-double rebounds. Also, McKenna Meyer stepping up big tonight, 11 points for McKenna, who came in averaging 8 points a game in a big night tonight for McKenna Myers. Also 8 points from Lauren Longmire, 4 points from Kenzie Campbell, 2 points from Tessa Gibson, and playing and not scoring. And also Lena Lyon had 4 points tonight for the Lady Buffs, and playing and not scoring tonight was Naomi Ashley, and also Jenna Hare, and also Caroline Kruger. But Milligan, again, with 83 tonight, 21. We came into the basketball games, we told you, averaging 9 threes a game, and we got 7 tonight, and we lit them up. And the free throw line, we went down the stretch in the second half, went to the free throw line 21 times and made 14. That was a big, big part of this basketball game. Milligan, all told for the game, 20 out of 30 from the stripe, 21 field goals, 7 threes for a total of 83 points to win it tonight, to make it 8 in a row and 18 of our last 19, and more importantly, staying alive and playing for the Quadrant Championship tomorrow night against Marion, Indiana, the host school. Airtime at 5:45. Tip-off tomorrow night at 6 o'clock right here, audio only, to bring it to you. Can't wait. I'm already jacked up and ready to go for it. Woo! I like the Milligan basketball, and I like softball, and I like baseball. I like the orange and black. That was a fun one to call, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Back with more after this. Milligan wins it by 9. We'll take a look at their totals and bring you the player of the games. And get ready for tomorrow night after this from Chick-fil-A. You're listening to Milligan Lady Buff Tournament Basketball.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Final score, Milligan wins at 83-74. Scoring tonight for Oregon Tech, who finishes their season at 23-8. Madison Tall tonight with 10 points. Also, you had 12 points from Chelsea Ching, the point guard. You had 10 points tonight from Kennedy Toll. That's 3 in double digits and still lost the game. 6 points from Alexis Elquist. Also tonight, you had the big night from Tatum Schirmbach, who came in averaging 13 and finished with 2, 3, 6, 10. She finished with 28 points tonight and averaging 13 on the season, more than doubled her scoring average. 4 points for Kendall Feely and 2 points for Josie Ramos, which is interesting. The leading scorer had only 2 points, a bucket early in the basketball game, and that was it. Final score, 83-74. Who might you pick for the player of the game? Well, where do you start? You had efforts from everybody tonight. Caroline Kruger off the bench playing some great minutes, as did Jenna Hare, as did Tess Gibson, as did Kenzie Campbell. But obviously you got to start and stop with J.C. Jenkins, 32 tonight, and a double-double by Samaj Clark. She gets herself a 22-point and at least 10 rebound night. I don't have the totals. We'll have that for you tomorrow night. Samaj Clark. And then also McKenna Myers, 11 points. Big night for McKenna. And then you look at what Lena Lyon did with the spark down the stretch, big defensive stops on the person she was guarding, and a fast break and some great just outrunning the team down the floor. We were clearly in better shape. That was very evident last 2 or 3 minutes of the basketball game. They looked like they were exhausted, and we weren't. We were still with fresh legs and rolling down the floor. Great substitution pattern tonight by our head coach. Kylie got him in and got him out, kept him fresh, and so I think we wore him down. And so Milligan prevails 83-74 to make it 8 in a row and 18 out of the last 19. Tomorrow night we'll go at it. So players of the game, J.C. Jenkins, Samaj Clark. You give another free meal, free pizza and buffet to McKenna Myers, the junior. Great night tonight. In fact, really, you could almost give it to the whole team. It was a great team effort by the Buffs tonight, winning it, going away 83-74. We again saw 7 ties in the game. Our last tie was at 59. From that point forward, Milligan flipped the switch, and they did clamp down defense and some great shooting and ball handling and just smart basketball. And so the Buffs prevail. Again, final score, 83-74 Milligan. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, we'll go in there right around 5:45 with the pregame against Marion, Indiana, the host team. They had to go to overtime tonight to win their game, so we'll bring you right back here tomorrow. Big thanks to, of course, Brandon Swinney, the assistant athletic director, making this happen for us. We'll do it again tomorrow night against Marion. Ready to go, Marian. That's a good basketball team. They went to overtime to win their game today, so we'll see how we prevail tomorrow night with a chance to punch our ticket to the Sweet 16 in Sioux City, Iowa. We can do that in 40 minutes of basketball tomorrow night, playing it as only we can. Milligan University Lady Buff basketball. Final score, 83-74. J.C. Jenkins, 32. Samaj Clark, 22, and over 10 boards. A double-double tonight for Samaj. And the Lady Buffs hang on to beat a good Oregon Tech team. The Hustling Owls are hustling back to Oregon. Final score, 83-74. The orange and black from Milligan University prevail. We'll play for another night tomorrow night for the championship of the quadrant against Marion, Indiana. Until 5:45 tomorrow night, we'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for listening to Milligan Lady Buff Tournament Basketball winners tonight. Final score, 83-74. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Good night from the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on